Yo, what's up? It's Krakatoa, and I'm excited. It's launch week. It's launch week. One sec, I gotta stay hydrated. Yeah. I got a Ratchet Clank water bottle. I was gonna get the shirt, but they only had like small. So earlier yesterday, my bad, not today, yesterday. How many days left? What day is it? It's the 8th. Less than 3 days. So anyways, yesterday, Insomniac on their Twitter account did a fun little cute little thing. They did a thing and it was cute, it was cool. Check it out. Okay, they changed their name to Ratchet, Rivet, and Clank. And they changed it back to Insomniac Games. Yeah, I couldn't get the footage because I was working. So that's unfortunate. But I was working today so that I do not have to work Friday and Saturday, so that I can be here live on the channel when the game comes out. They started the thread. It's not really a thread because they're separate posts, but they started the thread with this here. Ratchet says, "Hey everybody, we need your help quick." Clank says, "Dr. Nefarious has stolen an extraordinarily dangerous weapon. We must reclaim it before he uses it for something, well, nefarious. Rivet, will you help us? The Omniverse is counting on you." So this is kind of like an interactive, if the characters were talking to us, the consumers. And it's so, I don't know, it's fun. It's like a little game before the game comes out. So Clank says that we should check up on our new allies, and Ratchet says, "Wait, he looks familiar." I assume he's talking about Skid McMarks right here. That's pretty cool. It's looking fine too. Man, pow of the PS5. Then Rivet follows up with, "Welcome to Xerxes, your home away from home, and more importantly, away from Dr. Nefarious's goons. We're here in the Resistance hangout to pick up some new weapons, courtesy of the Zircon family." This is cool. I like this. I do not know why it's Miss Zircon and not Mrs. Maybe, I guess they're probably just not married. I just assumed they were, though. I thought it was Mrs. Zircon on Crack in Time, but I don't know. Regardless, then it shows off some 3D audio. Clank just breaks the fourth wall real quick. Due to the 3D audio capabilities of the PS5, I'm able to hear the sounds of Xerxes below and beside me using compatible headphones. It's very impressive technology. So that's fun. I do appreciate some good old nice beats like that, you know what I'm saying? Then Rivet says, "Alright, now that we've met the crew and grabbed some weapons, it's time to recover that super weapon from Nefarious' ship." Clank says, "But to gain entry to the vessel, we'll have to determine his password." So then, you know, they figured out that the password is totally unguessable password 123. Kind of cool, I guess. And then Clank says that it's the password. We've gained access to Nefarious' ship. Rivet says, "So much for being an evil genius." And look at that, the RYNO 8 super weapon. Time to take it back from Nefarious. This is the best part of this whole thing. This was just an elaborate ruse to show off the RYNO 8. But dadgum, dude. It reminds me of that one weapon. Yeah, the Sheepinator. It looks like the Sheepinator. This is a cool little like a little quest, like side story, role-playing game kind of deal. But I don't want to just nab the RYNO. I like the idea of of how all the other rhinos have been in the past, where you find some sleazy looking guy and he says, hey, if you find all the rhino blueprint pieces, then let me know and I'll build it for you and stuff. And then, is sleazy the right word? Did I say sleazy? That's not the... Is that the right... What does sleazy mean? Ah, like a low morals person. Okay, so I was right. The person that you give the rhino pieces to is trying to capitalize on that and make a huge profit. That's actually, imagine that. Imagine being in a universe where, like, you can just have weapons and just kill people and it's fine and you won't get in trouble for the most part. Honestly, these games are lawless. But, and then just showing up and having one of the most powerful weapons in the galaxy and just being like, hey, you want to buy it? Sell it to you for 5 billion bolts. One of a kind. Even if it's not that high, like, enough people will buy it. Anywho, the next thing that they do is a poll, and Rivet says that we have company and the Rhino isn't working yet, which is weird. I wonder if this is going to be how the actual game is. Like, if you get it, but it doesn't work. Or if it is, like, the standard, traditional, you have to get 8 pieces or whatever, and explore the maps to find them. Regardless, she says, Rhino isn't working. Clank says perhaps the Agents of Doom, not Agent, or Buzzblades would make quick work of them. Myself included, in the majority, voted for Buzzblades. Or no, I voted for Agents of Doom. What the frick? That would have been so much cooler to see. Then we get a little preview. Buzzblades, okay, buy it, please. That's pretty cool. Clank says, note that the DualSense wireless controller's haptic feedback will allow you to feel the power of every shot from the Buzzblades never before. Indeed, it is the next best thing to being a heavily armed Lombax yourself. Again, breaking the fourth wall, but still, that is fun. I like it. And then I missed this here poll because I was working. Rivet says, guys, that looks like a Seekerpede run. And Clank says, faster method of escape, such as the hurl shot or hover boots. Obviously, hover boots are a huge thing that everyone loves. So that got the majority of votes. But I want to know what the hurl shot is. What is the hurl shot? That's kind of cool. But then they showcase the hover boots for a little bit. Ratchet says, check these out, let's go. Nothing faster than hover boots. River says, these things are sick, dude. This animation is really sick. It looks like it's how you speed up. Like, you can go like normal speed and then you can like hold a button and speed up. Very cool. Very cool indeed. I love hover boots so much. Then Rivet says, look, the Seekerpede's still on our tails. Use the Rhino 8. I got it working, and right now it's our only shot. Ratchet says, whoa, it's opening a rift and something's coming through. Wait a minute. The Rhino 8 opens a rift? What? I didn't even read this. I didn't know that. That's cool. That's basically the end of it. but it's not. Surprise. Clank says, is that another warbot getting sucked into a dimensional rift? But it's not. It's this character from Sunset Overdrive. I've never played it, so I don't know what this is. Sunset Overdrive, woo! But then, says Ratchet. Ratchet says, did that sly-looking raccoon just get pulled into an open rift? And it's Sly freaking Cooper! Ratchet says, that strange-looking ship is getting pulled into a rift. It must have cost someone a fortune. And that's a little reference to the Uncharted games. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. Got Nathan Drake, his Jeep is getting sucked into a rift. And then Rivet says the last thing we need is yet another robot from an unknown dimension getting yanked into all this chaos. I sense a big problem on the horizon. And the Horizon Zero Dawn, or whatever, the Horizon universe. With, what's her name? What's her name? Oh no. Whatever. And then Ratchet says we made it out of the rift with a new super weapon, the RYNO 8. Clank says it seems this device can drop objects from other dimensions into ours. Fascinating. So, I'm wondering if this is a random effect. Oh, look, it kind of shows it. No, that wasn't a joke. Those weren't jokes. What? So, okay, it looks like it's a random effect every time. Because there's a couple of things, just like it looks like explosive stuff and just hailfire. But this one is like a special one, and it's one of the big robots from Horizon Zero Dawn. Also, I don't know what is up with Twitter and their freaking low-res videos. It's so irritating. So does that mean that... that we're gonna be dropping Nathan Drake's Jeep on people? Or Sly Cooper himself? Or this big thing? Because if so, that's nuts. Oh! I'm stoked for this. Also, the design, even though it does look a lot like the Sheepinator, the design is pretty cool. Not as cool as the RYNO 5. That was still my favorite design. The RYNO 7 looks really good too. So then Insomniac said, that's it for Ratchet, Clank, and Rivet. Thanks to you, they've accomplished their mission. Join our heroes again and try out the RYNO 8 for yourself June 11th. And that's basically it for the video. Let me know what you guys thought of that. I thought that was really cool. That's something, I don't know why I'm wearing these headphones still. That's something that I've never seen a developer do before. It's just so cool. And I'm glad they did it. It's cool. The marketing team on this just smashed it out of the park, just like every other team that's worked on this game. It's been amazing. If the RYNO does work, like I just said, just like sucking things out of other people's dimensions, other people's games, then that's gonna be really cool. And I'm glad that Sony decided to do that. I wonder, however, if they'll do any Jak and Daxter stuff. I really hope they do, and I really hope that they hint at a new game, and I hope they make a new game. But regardless, this is still really cool, and I cannot wait to get my hands on the RYNO 8 and show you guys too. So I know a lot of you guys that are watching this video are not as fortunate to get a PS5, whether it's because it's $500 or $400 if you get the digital one, or because they cannot keep them on the shelves. Still, I understand that sucks. Now how do I word this? I'm gonna word this so it sounds like I'm being nice and genuine. I don't mean to come off as a scummy YouTuber. I just genuinely want people to be able to experience this game in whatever way they can. And I know a lot of people don't have PS5 still, and it's unfortunate. I wish everybody that wanted one and that could, you know, I don't even care if you can afford it. I just wish that everybody that wanted one could get their hands on it. And I'm extremely lucky that I got my hands on one, especially to help with the channel and everything, to be able to play this game when it comes out. And I feel bad for the people that aren't fortunate enough to have their hands on one right now. But if that is you want to experience this game, you want to see this game, and you don't have a PS5, then I'll be streaming it a lot when it comes out. And again, I don't want to come across as just some scumbag, because I'm not saying that out of a place of like, oh, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I don't care if you subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, whatever, you know. But if you want to share this experience of this awesome new game coming out, I'm gonna be here. I'm just letting you know. Thank you guys for watching, as always, and I'll see you next time. Probably live playing Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. See you then.